Welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon, and of course I want to introduce you to David Jacobs. David Jacobs was on our show a little, there you go David, he was on a couple of weeks ago, and David is actually going to be doing a lot of our marketing. He's going to be the marketing director, and we've always wanted marketing. We've always wanted sort of people to understand who we are and what we are. Now, since David, you have this positive side of life. You know, this
Yes.
is your program is actually being positive.
Yes.
And thinking, if you blink, you miss it.
Yes.
Is one of your favorite sayings.
Yes.
And so don't blink and you won't miss it.
Exactly. Well, since I was here last time, and thank you again for having me on, a lot of things have happened. I got inspired because the video I did last time has helped.
Wow.
I have been able to use it myself personally
good.
on the positive side. And if you blink, you miss it. I mentioned briefly last time, and I've had some people reach out to me.
Yes.
And again, just to refresh, what it means is if you do blink, you will miss it. There are a lot of positivity that does happen during the day, but we tend to forget what it was by the time we get home.
Yes.
You get in your car, you forget about it. If you heard about a tragedy or see something happen,
Yes.
you forget about what you saw that was positive. So I've developed a topic to talk to different industries. I have had some people reach out to me. My first booking will be in August.
Your first
which is
book? Oh, wonderful. What's it called?
No,
Oh,
booking.
booking.
For if you blink, you will miss it. And it's
Oh,
to help
wow.
people. So many people don't understand, even here, we're at the Pepper Mill, don't understand that they do have the ability to affect other people.
Well, we
Their
all do.
mood,
We all do. We all affect other people.
Yes.
And you're so right, because sometimes it's what you say. When you say something to somebody, and it might not be very nice,
Yeah.
you really don't know how that's going to affect that person, because maybe they feel down already.
They feel
and then
down.
And then you say something, they think they're really down, and
Well,
they're really
and more
hopeless
importantly,
now.
you don't know what they're going through.
No, you
You don't know
don't.
what happened to them yesterday, last night, or
No,
today.
that's right.
So if whether you're a hairdresser, you're working in a restaurant,
Yes.
or a big corporation, when dealing with people are so important,
Yes.
and you have to stay positive, be positive, and help motivate others to do the same.
Absolutely.
And that's the whole idea behind it, is to help people realize, a hairdresser, for example.
Yes.
We can make somebody look beautiful on the outside, but they don't know, they don't
What's
understand that what they have the power to make them even more beautiful on the inside.
And they look good, so now they're feeling good on the
Exactly,
inside.
yeah.
So now they can go out there and conquer the world, or
Exactly.
whatever they need to do, they can do.
Yes.
But why do we, so many people, always seem to be thinking and talk about the negative side of life? They always seem to be talking about.
I think it's
putting
easier.
Is
I
it?
just think it's easier. I don't do that.
No,
I
I
don't
don't
want
do
to do that.
that.
I even my worst enemy, I never wish them harm.
Of course not.
But to me, it just seems natural that people do that. With
They
the
always want
news,
to bring somebody down.
if you turn
know.
on the TV, there's breaking news, and you're immediately tuned to
And
it.
that happened this morning, actually, with
Yeah.
Pence was apparently on a plane going somewhere. The president called him back. Well, apparently he wasn't even on the plane. He
Yeah.
hadn't even left the White House, and this whole story came out that was so negative and so bad,
Yeah.
and it was just not necessary.
Exactly. So I think people tend to feed off of that.
Yes.
And I think it's just easier. It's harder to go the other way. I feel like I'm that salmon swimming upstream.
Yeah, well, I'm always off,
Cocktails, please,
and like in
cocktails,
Scotland, the salmon go upstream.
Yeah.
They jump
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
But
So
they
I
have to,
feel
they
like
have
that.
to jump out of the water
Yeah.
to get to the next one, because otherwise you can't get to it.
But I don't want to give up. I want to hope
don't
that
give
other
up.
people, we can help motivate enough people to, after I'm gone, other people can do this as well and help
Absolutely.
spread positivity. And it just started, I talked about last time
Yes.
from my parents. And that's carrying on, and I want other
Yeah.
generations to carry it on as well. So, I was able to bring a couple of guests on last week.
Yes, we have. Yes.
Yeah, one was April Bennett
April
from
Bennett.
Soul's Images, beautiful photographer, inside and out.
Oh yes. April.
Sharon from
Yeah.
Sacks Under the Stars, and that's
Yes.
Sacks,
Not
not Sex
Sex,
Under the
Sacks,
Stars.
Sacks.
Sacks Under the
And
Stars.
that's going to be at the Palms, right? No, it's not. It's going to be at the what's the other one? The not the Palms.
Well, we'll have to look. Rio.
The Rio. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steve.
So that was
That's
really
gonna be at the
exciting,
Rio.
and so I do want to help Vegas Live with Ninon with other folks that can come on the show,
Wonderful,
and then
wonderful.
and then also expand it out and have some
To get
sponsors.
sponsors. We have, the Pepper Mill is our sponsor here, and they've taken care of
Exactly.
us here for
Yeah.
nearly 4 years. They're absolutely amazing, and how they put up with me for nearly 4 years, I'll never understand. But
We also have logo droppers,
Logo droppers, yes.
which is
so they're now part of Vegas Live with Ninon as well.
Yeah, we're going to supply T-shirts for upcoming guests.
Yes.
With Live with Ninon on the front, and whoever wants to sponsor on the back. So if you want to get involved, let us know.
Yes.
And we'll make sure you're on the back of that shirt.
And that'll be Vegas Live with Ninon. You can go to Facebook and leave a message there, or you can either email us, and that'll be Ninon@VegasLiveWithNinon.com.
Yeah.
So if you want to come part of this, a lot of people have
Come on board.
Come on board, and you come on
Yeah,
board,
and
and
let's
and
jump on the
everything.
train.
But I want to just jump.
Sure.
How could you give a message to the not a majority, but a lot of people out there that are thinking negative all the time? Everything that comes out is something bad about somebody else, or something bad that happened to them, or I've got to go to work. Everything is very, very dragged down and
Yeah.
very kind of. What can you inspire to them to make them change that a little bit?
Well,
a whole lot actually.
Again, my background is because of my parents with my positivity. But when I was right out of school, the best book I ever read was Zig Ziglar, See at the Top. And I love the things he says in there. And I know a lot of people know who Zig is. You need a checkup from your neck up if you're thinking negative. Which I love that.
I love that. What a great saying, that check
Yeah.
up from the neck up. That's cool.
So anytime you are thinking negative, just do a checkup from your neck up, realign yourself, make sure you're thinking positive, and it's amazing what things can happen when you do that.
See, that's not an elongated message. That's very, very simple.
Very simple.
It's better to say something good about somebody
Yes.
than say something bad.
Yes.
Or it's better to say nothing at all.
Yes.
It's better to keep your mouth shut if you're going to say something bad.
That's right.
And I've seen a lot of people suffer, and I look at it and they always say, well, God put me here. God does not have a bad bone in his body. God thinks of love.
Yeah.
And prosperity,
Yeah.
and he thinks of being positive side of life. So he's never the one that brings you down. He's the one that pulls you up, and you are part of that. So you can pull
And there's
yourself
only one
up.
person who can get in your way, yourself. So all these are standard quotes, but again, you have to be able to believe it and do it.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself. And anybody who wants to reach out and learn more about If You Blink, You Will Miss It is on Facebook, the positive side, LLC, all one word, no spaces.
Wonderful, I love it. David always gives a great inspiration to life.
Absolutely.
And that's what we live every day.
Yeah.
What happened yesterday is great and it's wonderful,
It's-
but that was yesterday.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
And now this is the moment. This is the moment we actually live in, and then we have everything to look forward in the
Yes.
future. So it's wonderful. David, thank you so
No,
much for
thank
coming
you.
on. He's our new director for marketing, and so things are going to sort of start happening and everything else.
Yeah.
And he's brought on a couple of guests. He's going to bring on more guests. And by the way, we had a big response for April Bennett.
Yes.
Had a big response for her. She's an incredible photographer.
Incredible photographer.
But not only that, she's a beautiful woman.
She's a beautiful woman.
Inside and out.
And I would suggest anybody reaches out to Souls Images for her to do your for her to do your
For her to
photography.
do the photography.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, once again,
She
thank
even made
you.
me look good when she took my picture. So I know she's good. So,
He's just teasing because he's a good-looking guy, and I haven't met his wife yet, but apparently you have a great wife and everything is wonderful. So, and a wonderful sister. Oh, his sister and I get on amazingly, and of course she's the one that's putting all these
With
shirts
the-
together.
yes.
Vegas Live with Ninon. We're going to have a shirt. We're going to bring them in, and we're going to give a shirt goes to. We give a shirt away to each guest.
yeah, all through
and
logo droppers.
all through logo droppers.
Right.
Logo droppers are going to putting all this together. I'm glad you put the name. Yeah, he's good, isn't he? Thank you for watching Vegas Live with Ninon, and we'll see you all next week.